Hey everyone, today I'm going to review Scarlett's Dungeon. This game was actually offered to me by the developer for free, so shoutouts to them. Uh, Basically what this game is, it kind of reminds me of sort of like, a Legend of Zelda-like RPG where you go around, you have to collect items, and then you progress through levels. The levels kind of remind me of Stardew Valley a bit because it's like a tunnel system where you just keep going further down, and the further down you go, the harder it gets. So that's pretty cool. I really like that. And there's also bosses in between the levels. The game is a lot of fun, actually. It's on the shorter side, and I was a little disappointed with the ending, but overall the journey towards that ending was pretty fun. You pretty much talk to these NPCs early on, and they kind of give you an idea of what's going on. I kind of wish that was developed a bit more later, like I wish we could have returned to them and talked to them a bit more, but from what I saw, it just was that one time in the beginning, and that was it. And then other than that, you get to buy these items that help you with your journey, like they would give you, more hits, or whatever. I personally like the sword upgrades, they were a lot of fun. Here's one of the bosses I fought. The boss designs are actually really good. There's a lot of variation. I don't want to spoil all of them, but it's definitely not just the same boss all the time. So that's also really cool. I was really excited about that. The floor designs are also really good. There's a lot of variety there, and the enemies that you fight are also pretty varied. You go from fighting like slimes and stuff to zombies and all sorts of weird stuff. So that's really cool, and I actually had a lot of fun playing with that. And until I found out about like a zoom out mechanic, it was really hard to figure out where I had to go and like what to do. But at one point I found out that you could zoom with the mouse wheel, and that really helped me explore a lot better, because a lot of times I was just walking into these corners, because a lot of these floors are actually surprisingly big. In my opinion, sometimes maybe a little too big. I mean, when you zoom out, it's not so bad, but until you zoom out, like, these are very, very winding paths, and it's like hard to find the stairs, and the stairs are randomly generated, it seems, so they're not always in the same spot. So sometimes you might get lucky, and as soon as you enter a few feet away, boom, stairs. Other times it could be all the way in a corner somewhere, and you're just completely lost. But overall, I had a lot of fun playing this. I kind of wish the game was longer, because pretty much whenever I got right into it, it ended. I also was hoping that my character would sort of have like this new game plus mechanic, so that I could just keep the upgrades I already had and then go into the next one and keep going from there, because there is a level system as well, and the level system seems to help your health, your stamina, which is that little dash I'm doing here, and as you level up, obviously the XP goes higher. It seems like the XP is based on hits. I might be wrong about that though, but I got up a pretty decent amount of levels, and then I had to start over. I tried to get as high as I could in levels to see if there's ever a point where it's like, not as frequent. And there is, I would say, but it's not till much later. You could definitely play the game and still get a lot of levels and all that and have a lot of fun. So overall, how would I rate Scarlett's Dungeon? I would say it's a very solid game. It plays well, runs well. So probably like somewhere in the, and here's the zoom out mechanic I was talking about before. From what the developer said, that they were thinking about taking that out, but I hope they left that in. This isn't the final build. I was playing like an earlier build, so. But I would give this game a solid like 8 out of 10. It could have been a 9 if it was longer. I wish it was longer. So I mean, if anything, that's a good reason to not have a 9, I would say. But it plays very well. It's very short. If you're looking for something that's just like, just to do a little RPG element and get through something real quick, this is it. It's a lot of fun. Even I would even say an 8.5 out of 10. Because it was a lot of fun for me. I definitely had fun playing it. It was great to have play during my morning coffee, and overall I just really liked it. So I'm just gonna leave you with some towards the end of the game dungeon running, and that's about it. Thanks for watching.